What's up, guys? My name's Matt, and I know it's been a while, but I'm here to show you guys some new Legos that I've been working on. In this case, the Chronicles of Narnia. I've been rewatching and rereading the books recently while in quarantine, and let's get right into it. The 5 characters I have are the 4 Pevensey children, as well as Mr. Tumnus. Mr. Tumnus is probably the most unique looking one. His legs jut out a little bit, and they're made from a 2x1 female, a short little male connector, and then a brown stud on the end. Just make 2 of those, and then you can plug them onto the bottom where the legs would go. You then have the main muscular torso that comes from the Indiana Jones plane set, the short Hobbit cape, red cape, as well as Anakin Skywalker's hair and Indiana Jones's face, and that makes up Mr. Tumnus. The next character I have is Lucy. She is the youngest, and as such, she is the only one to have the shorter legs, the shorter brown legs. And then I used a Hobbit cape, and then the shirt is from the female elf in the Hobbit series. I then just use a red ruby, or just any kind of red smaller diamond would work too, as her healing vial. I also included a small dagger, which are 2 gifts for her from Santa, who is a character if you haven't seen Chronicles of Narnia. I then used just this shorter, more classic looking red hair, and then just a regular generic female face, and that's Lucy. Going up, we have Edmund, who I put on horseback and in more of a soldier garb. You don't need to do that, that was just a personal preference. And so the character itself, just have any kind of red plate mail, shirt mail. In this case, I believe it was from the Hobbit set as well. I included all gray arms to show metal, as well as Sting, Bilbo Baggins' sword. I then used the classic knight's helmet that has more the rounded tip up here, and then just a regular face. I also have a hair swap, just in case he's not wearing the helmet, just so that, you know, he doesn't have to always be so military. The next character is Susan, who I was really proud of here. I have her with a bow and arrow, as well as a quiver. The bow and arrow is from the Hobbit, as well as the quiver. Her hair is from the Bride minifig that was, I believe, part of Series 1. Her face is just a regular female face, but it is 2-sided, so it has both shocked and confident. I used a small white rounded stud, and then a sort of like fang piece to make the horn that she has. And then I just used a green cape, and then an elven shirt as well. And that's Susan. And then finally we have my personal favorite of the 4 children, Peter. I also put him on horseback, and also in more knight garb. The helmet is from Lego Knights that came out quite a few years ago, as well as the shield is from the Viking series. And to make the shield, all I did was I put the normal like minifig neck wrap on the back of this red and yellow shield, and then they can hold it just using their finger or their hand. I also used a Lego Knights sword, and then I used the Musketeers pants from the minifig set, and then a Hobbit red shirt. You'll tell I used a lot of Hobbit figures. That's more just because it's nice that they're all fantasy and they all work kind of together. And for him, I used the Luke Skywalker face. And then I also have hair for him, so he doesn't always have to wear a helmet as well. And so that's it. With Edmund, Lucy, Mr. Tumnus, Susan, and Peter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are all staying safe and staying healthy. Thanks again.